and have it signed by Jody and have it in there. And to understand, if anybody has any questions, we have a FOIA coordinator, that's Freedom of Information Act. It goes through her. Any one of us can get information, and it comes back to you through her. So you don't call somebody out on your own. Please go through our FOIA coordinator. And for board members, please don't give out information without going through Jane. I mean, have it all go through Jane so it can be documented for future use in legal cases or anything that we might need to verify. Are there questions for the board, or is everybody clear how that was supposed to be working? Are we good?
This is not how it has been working.
No, we've had just a few incidents of information leaving the office that hasn't gone through Jane, and I just want everything documented, and I want it to go through Jane, our FOIA coordinator, just to have all our ducks in a row if we ever have a lawsuit brought against us.
Standard procedure.
Yep. And I mean,
So I guess I have a concern because the other day I had talked to somebody and they wanted to know what is the user rate for sewer number 4, and I broke it down for them. Now that's all public information, it's on bills for everybody who's in that sewer. Why?
but he wasn't in the sewer, right? And it's a Freedom of Information Act, and that's what we're talking about. When I checked on it, it does need to go through our FOIA coordinator. You know, and
So I can't talk on the phone?
well, you can talk on the phone, just don't give out specific information. And when
It's
I
all
asked,
public information, actually.
that's right, but we're requesting it to be FOIA. That way we have a documentation of it. And when I asked you about it, and I told you to have it go through Jane, you specifically walked over and got on the phone and gave out information in front of all of us in the office, specific numbers. And just
But it is
for
public
your,
information.
but
and it
for
is
your
printed
information,
on. I mean,
it
I'll
could-
follow the rules, but I
Okay.
don't, you know.
and I just telling you, I checked with the lawyer, I checked with
MTA.
MTA.
The Freedom of Information policy at this time.
Who doesn't?
Dorr Layton, wastewater.
But this was information out of our office. I'm the chairman of Dorr Layton Authority. Dar is our administrator. That's fine. But for information leaving this office, it needs to go through Jane. That's what this township board has set up. That's what I want to happen.
Okay, that's fine going forward, but I mean, as long as I know the policy, and if
Yep.
somebody asks me anything, I won't say, hey, talk to Jane.
Yep, and then
I mean,
you
it
can get the
doesn't-
information, but then it can be documented.
Okay, I can do the you know, if I need to document.
Right, and that's why a
But-
FOIA coordinator puts that all together, we funnel it through her. Otherwise,
But
things
the
get
also all
lost in the cracks.
information she's doing has to be accurate too.
Well, she gets it from the
Yes.
right people.
Mhm.
She would ask you for it, or me for it, or Dar for it, and then it would be documented.
And where does she keep that book so we can review it and make sure and see exactly what she is sending out?
Well, you would be giving her what she sends out.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'd like to sometime review the documents.
The book is right on her desk. I'm sure you could review it at any time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any questions about that? Okay, then, can I have somebody make a motion to formally amend this policy to include no emailing of requests, and that everything goes through Jane Renz, our FOIA coordinator. Copies are made, and it's all in and out through her. She can use anybody that she wants to get information, but it all goes in and out through her.
I guess I have a problem too on the tax system, because I am the treasurer, and if somebody asks me something on their taxes or information, I'm certainly not going to coordinate that through Jane.
Well, if they're asking about their own taxes and stuff, we don't have a problem with that.
But then again, they also ask me what the millage rate is for certain school districts and other information. It's
Well,
all
that-
general information.
Right.
And, you know, as far as what people are paying to me on the sewer district, 2, 3, or 4, that's all public information. I guess I need clarification on that, because I thought I was doing nothing wrong, because it is public information, and it is printed on, you know, I guess I just don't understand the difference there.
Well, I think,
Maybe we can discuss it later, but,
we can, and I mean, there was a copy made of, we have, voluntary assessments that came in, and I know a copy was made and just given out in the office.
no, because
And-
I was told he was coming in, and Jane would have it ready, and Bob had said it was on, remember that day, Bob, that you had called earlier in the day?
For what did I get?
The volunteer, who actually, and I gave
Oh,
a
yeah,
note to
yeah,
Jane,
yeah.
and I said, you came in the office, it was lunchtime, and I said, hey, I don't, Jane said she had it ready. I mistakenly didn't have you fill out a form, which I should have, but,
Yeah, and that's what we're trying to document. I mean, these are legal documents that people have signed up for the voluntary assessment. And we just wanna make sure we have it in a folder that it went out. And if I
but I
start,
actually
if
had
Larry
told
starts,
Jane that he came in, and I made a copy, I
but the
forgot to
FOIA
have him
request, the
fill out the
everything.
form, yes.
Okay.
I'm sure.
And that's why
Would
we
you
have one person.
Afterwards, Bob,
Or
for that volunteer list, would you like to fill out that form, so we have it on record?
for that one I picked up?
Yeah.
Well, if I need to.
Thank you, I appreciate
You what?
that.
If I need to, I'll fill it
If
out.
he
Yeah.
hasn't done it.
He hasn't done it that I'm aware of, so.
Okay, and that's all I'm trying to say is please put it through Jane. That's what this intention of a FOIA coordinator is.
And she did, she made up the list.
We can run
Well,
through these issues.
yeah, we can, yeah. We're just asking that everything goes through Jane from now on, just so we can document it. Does anybody like to make that motion?
Make that motion.
Okay. Josh has made a motion. It's been seconded by Larry to have no emailing of request and that everything goes through, that is requested under FOIA by Jane, or goes through Jane Renz, and notebooks are kept of copies, and everything goes in and out through her then. Has to be funneled through her. Any other questions on that? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, that motion carries.